G'day guys, Jack Maguire here from BikeReview.com.au, and today I'm here with the 2020 Kawasaki KLX230. So this bike, it's a road/trail, and it's pretty budget. It's probably been about 8 years since I've swung my leg over a dirt bike, and I've got to say, coming to a 2020 Kawasaki KLX230 was a really good choice because it's got really easy and manageable power. It's not overwhelming. It's a really comfortable riding position that is really suitable for learners, in my opinion. To be honest, I think it's a nice looking bike. But it's not special in any way, but it doesn't mean it doesn't look good. The big spoked rims also complement the looks on the KLX230 nicely. I really like them. So the ergonomics on the KLX230, it's got a really upright and easy riding position that's really nice, and it's really good for long rides as well. You've got the softer suspension on the rear, which really just softens the blow when you go over bumps. So it was surprisingly comfortable. And it's also got pillion pegs there if you want to take a passenger. However, you're a little bit cramped for room on this. It's really comfortable whether you're taking it on the road or the trail. And because this bike is so lightweight, it's really easy to kind of throw around on the trails as well. So the brakes on the KLX230, you've got a single disc up the front and a single disc on the rear. You've got plenty of bite and plenty of power. It's not too much, to be honest. However, just perfect for road use or trail use. And I really quite enjoyed the brakes. I never really got any brake fade. They're good, really easy to use and really good for learners. This bike also has ABS, which is really good, particularly for learners. It just stops you locking up, and it really can help prevent a lot of accidents on the road and off-road as well. The mirrors provide plenty of vision. They're a little bit stable. They'll come unloose if you knock it on something on a trail, but they tighten up really easily, which is good. The controls on the KLX230, they're really easy to reach and navigate. I've got no complaint there really. The dash on the KLX230, it's really basic. So if I'll switch it on here, all you've got your fuel gauge, you've got a clock, your speed, odometer, and you can check your trip meter as well. But there's nothing fancy like fuel consumption or riding time. It's really just basic, probably as basic as you can get on a modern motorcycle. Security wise, it does have a steering lock, which is really nice to see. The exhaust note on the KLX230, it's not very loud, it's just your typical dirt bike, probably a little bit quieter. So this thing's not very quick at all, tops out at about 122, but if you're just using this as a putt-around machine, it's something that can handle a little bit of road and a little bit of trail. It's actually a really, really good machine. I really recommend it, particularly for someone who is a learner and maybe wants to get into dirt bikes. It's a really good option for your first dirt bike or even your first road bike. Really comfortable, really easy to use, pretty efficient. This bike only costs about $5 to fill up on the pump on 98 at the moment. So, while you might be going through a tank pretty quickly, it's still really, really efficient, really cheap to run. Although this bike is pretty underpowered compared to some of the other dirt bikes on the market, it keeps up quite well. Maybe not on the big open trails, but on some of the smaller single track, it does keep up pretty well. What I do wish this bike had was maybe some stronger components, or maybe stronger bars or even stronger levers. So yeah, I took a fall on the trail and the shifter just bent. It was unusable pretty much, and bending it back was impossible, but it was just disappointing to see that it bent so easily. I've got to say that the past 2 weeks on this bike have been really fun. I've really enjoyed my time on this bike. I really like how simple it is, and it's, you know, not fancy in any way, and I like how I can do a little bit of everything. You got some road, it does pretty well on the road, and you can take it on the trail and you can have some fun. So all in all, it's a really good bike. I've really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to BikeReview.com.au on YouTube, and to see the full review, make sure to go over to BikeReview.com.au. Cheers guys, have a good day.